Hello, welcome back to our channel. I'm Gabs, one half of Slip Slips This, coming to you from a high school parking lot before I have to work. Today is day one and clue one of the Imagine Landscapes Gnome Mystery Knit Along, and it's my first time participating. The clue just dropped, but alas, I have to work. So I didn't bring my needles to cast on because it looks like it looks a little bit like I need to focus on it. So this won't be a spoiler-free vlog because it will come, this will come out after the whole knit along is done. It is by Imagine Landscapes. It's still available for purchase on Ravelry. The first day, I think it's the arms. You have to make two like little oval things. So I think it's the arms, but you never know. So I'll catch you up with you later. Okay, I just finished clue one for Imagine Landscapes Gnome Knit Along. I had to start over. I'm really not skilled in starting small circumference things. I'm pretty sure these are the arms for the little gnome. And then we had to do a provisional cast on for using our self-striping yarn. So I'm not sure what that is yet. I saw the clue for today, which is clue 2. It's Saturday, April 20th. And it's a lot of rows. It's like 80 rows or something like that. And there's a lot of short rows. So the best that I can guess is I think it's a cape. Yes. Or maybe it's the gnome's body knit flat. Maybe it's the gnome's body knit flat because it did have a provisional cast on. So it's a big one and it looks like it's narrow at the top and then wide at the bottom would make sense to me, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to start working on that. It is 72 rows and it is knit flat, which I didn't think was going to happen because I thought gnomes were, in my head, gnomes were a bunch of circles. So I thought that they were going to be knit in the round. So we'll see how that goes. If you've watched this for a while, I don't like to knit flat. I don't like to purl. So, but it is self-striping yarn and there are short rows. So there may be a little like interest in it. The designer made these super cute little boxes too, so you can check off as you go. So I might actually print the product to do that as well. But because I think it'll be hard to read your knitting with self-striping yarn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go print it, but hopefully it's not a slog and I can whip through it today because the clues are every other day. I was behind yesterday because I took my students to see Grease, the musical, at a neighboring high school. And then hopefully I will have time today, but today's a very busy day. Lottie has t-ball, swimming, and a birthday party. She's very popular, so it's as busy as a work day. So we'll see how it goes, but check in with you after clue 2. Okay, clue 2. I changed my guess on what I think it is. I think it's the hat. I'm pretty sure it's the hat for the gnome. I think so. Or a cape, but mostly a hat. I saw other people's versions and it looks, I don't know, it's not narrow enough in the top to be a hat, but we have to block it and it's all stockinette. I don't know. Taylor says that this knit along is very Gabs because you don't know what you're making at all. Like for our sock knit along or for a shawl knit along, you kind of have an idea of what it is, right? Like with socks, at some point you need to have a cuff, a heel, and a toe, right? So you kind of know what parts you're working on. But with this gnome thing, who knows what you're making? I could be completely, I don't know. Like last gnome knit along, I think they made like 2 gnomes and they made a snow gnome, a snowman. So who knows? I'm loving the mystery. I think there are 5 total clues and I'm on clue 2. It feels doable in terms of the amount of knitting that you have to do for it. Yeah, because it's released a clue every 2 days so you can catch up. I'm hoping that it was strategic that the longest clues are over the weekend when most people aren't working, but I'm not sure. I am kind of bummed that the clue was released Saturday instead of Friday and Sunday, because that would have been you know, I just get to work on it more, right? Because if I'm working on it, if it gets released Monday morning, I have to work. So I don't get to work on it until quite late. And I've got meetings and the dance concert rehearsal. I'm in rehearsal this week again. So that's all right. I don't have that many nights free in April. It's a big performance month at the school, but we shall see how it goes. I got a new, like, it's not really a new position, but like I have new responsibilities at work. I signed up for them. I'm working as being, if you're in education, being a 504 coordinator. So working with students who have 504s, which are educational accommodations. So I have 4 students I'm working with, which means I have meetings with their families and those kind of things, but that's great. I'm happy to be supporting students in a new way. And then I've also picked up, I'm going to be a home hospital instructor, which is for students who are unable to attend, I guess, traditional school, and they work out through the district for each student's condition and what works for them. So I have a few more extra hours for that, probably until the end of the school year, which I'm also happy to help and support a student on their education journey. I missed a lot of high school when I was a sophomore for eye surgery and whatnot, and my teachers were very supportive. So this is my opportunity to be that teacher for another kid. So I'm hopeful, and it's also only till the end of the school year, which is in about 5 weeks. So not too bad at all. But knitting time is a little bit less. That's okay. Summer, as my sister says, she's like, summer Gabs. Summer Gabs gets stuff done, especially if my daughter's slightly older this year. Whew, Summer Gabs gets a lot of knitting done. I blow up my sister's phone. I've started like sending her explosion gifts before I start talking, so she knows, like, here it comes. Got all these thoughts. But anyway, I'm off to go running. I'm podcasting later on today with Shaylee. Okay, Tuesday, April 23rd, day, I don't know, clue 3. It's clue 3. Clue 3 seems really easy, and I don't know why we have like 3 days to work on it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Maybe I didn't scroll. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I didn't scroll down and there's more instructions on the other pages, because the only instructions that I read was to graft something together, which some people don't like grafting. Grafting is not my favorite either, but it's not gonna take me 3 days to graft something. You know, I probably whine about it for 3 days, but that's just me being a baby about it. So maybe I need to go look at the pattern again. But to graft it together, it's like 40 stitches. It's not that long to graft. And I am left-handed and I graft right-handed. So I feel like on the level of complaining, it's not that bad because I'm grafting with my non-dominant hand. And then I think we're making a little nose because you're using like the neutral, which is supposed to be for hands, nose, and beard, which it's confusing to me that the beard is the same color as what I'm presuming is the skin. I think I'm going to do a different color when it comes to beard, because that seems strange. I know some people's skin is the same color as their hair, but I think it is more common that people's skin and hair are different colors. Well, like mine, right? My hair is clearly much darker than my skin. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm going to go reread the pattern and confirm that that's what, maybe that I just didn't read the whole thing. Maybe I didn't scroll enough. Because if it's only grafting in a little nose, that's not gonna take me 3 days. And I read the pattern for the nose. That's not that complicated. And then we only have 2 more clues, and I still don't know what the body or the head. Yeah, I'm so perplexed. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look, and then I'll check back in. Okay, I checked. No, it's just the, what's it called? just the grafting in the nose. At least I'm assuming it's a nose because it's only one and it's out of like solid. What the heck? That's not gonna take me 3 days. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna wait until the clue just dropped in like an hour ago. I'm gonna wait in the Ravelry group and see what people say. I am lost. Okay, well maybe I'll see you in like a day and a half and have some clarity. If not, this is the most perplexing. Yeah, there's only 2 clues left. And I'm assuming the last clue is mostly assembly. Huh. And I still don't know where the body or the head is. Maybe that's the stripy thing? But why would you knit a circular body, like a spherical body, flat? When you could knit it in the round and then not have to purl? Man, I don't know. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, so I'm all kinds of wrong on everything that I thought I knew. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Okay, so the stripy bit that I thought was the hat turns out to be the body. The pink bit for clue 4 was the hat. About the hat. Actually, let me tell you all the ways I was wrong first. The little two pink oval thingies that I thought were the feet, or thought were the arms, they're the feet. Okay, so clue 5, I am making a beard closing up the bottom. Yeah, beard, close up the bottom, and arms. So I'm almost done. I have to figure out how to do weighted bottoms, which he says beans. So I might take out my sewing machine and make a little pouch for the beans. I'm not sure yet, but we shall see. I'll probably watch the video. So let me tell you all the ways I was wrong, or all the things that went awry. For the hat, I had to pick up and make a welt, which was not nearly as challenging as I thought it was gonna be. I did not use the second needle. I just picked it up. I just picked it up and kept going. To be fair though, I am left-hand dominant, so I was using the left-handed needle to pick up the stitches. So it may just be I have the dexterity in that hand because I'm left-handed, and it would be more challenging. It would have been very challenging if I was trying to pick up the stitches with my right hand. So that may just be my little quirk that makes it easier for me. I had to graft the little stripy trapezoid together, and that did not go good. I actually had to rip the grafting out because I think I misread the directions and I was grafting it in the wrong direction, so the bumpy bit was showing on the outside. So I fixed that since then. Yeah, so far I've enjoyed it mostly. Okay, the pattern says it's knit in the round, which is technically true, but the hat, I'd say 80% of it is short rows, and short rows are not, I mean, you're technically in the round, but you're really knitting flat. And the way the short rows are written in this pattern is like row 1, knit across, turn the work, purl back, which is really 2 rows. So yeah, the pattern that's 90 stitches is actually closer to 160 because some rows are true knits. So I was like, what? False advertising of knit in the round. This is mostly knit flat, and the trapezoidal body is mostly knit flat. But I'm like, but the gnome, the circular, what? So this whole pattern was mostly knit flat for something I definitely thought was gonna be knit in the round, but that's fine. It wasn't that big, which I think is what made it manageable, is that it's not a whole shawl like Stephen West shawls. So there's that. I finished the hat last night. I was a little bit behind, barely didn't make finishing the clue because I spent the day packaging orders for our brand new Etsy shop. So thank you so much. If you shopped our new Etsy shop, we are selling project bags and yarn cozies. Probably when this goes up, there's probably only yarn cozies in the shop because the project bags flew so fast. Like, I think in the first like 30 minutes, both of them sold. I didn't stock an epic amount of anything because I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. But over 50% of the things that I put up have sold already, so that's awesome. Headed to the post office today. Thank you again for your support. If you're interested, check it out. If you're not, and you're just like, I like Gabs, I wish I could support, click like to the store on Etsy, so it tells the algorithm that I'm doing a good job. Again, thank you. I will see you when I finish the clue. It feels only fitting that I wrap up the Imagine Landscapes Gnome Cow in my car like I started. So I finished it last night. It took the majority of the night to finish knitting the arms and the bottom and the beard, and then I sewed the whole thing together. It came out so cute. This is definitely a product to knit though. Like, it came out so cute. I love it. The process was all right. I'd say it was like a 7 out of 10 process. But I love the mystery aspect of it. I love the gnome. I was completely confused the whole time, and it was perfect. So the experience was great, and the product is great. The actual knitting, there was a lot of things that weren't my favorite things to knit, like knitting flat, stuffing things, I-cords, knitting teeny tiny small circumferences. But I mean, what do you expect when there's a gnome? So I loved it. I'd recommend it. I think she does another one hopefully in September, maybe. I know she's got a book coming out shortly, and I'm pretty sure she does one for the winter. So follow her on Instagram if you are interested. Probably that's about, and sign up for newsletter to get the best updates. So thanks so much for joining us.